YouTube. I'm still actually walking around my baby mother's neighborhood, and what I want to do is utilize this time. So now I'm not just stalking or hopefully waiting until next time I hit the corner that white BMW is gone. I'm actually taking this time and utilizing it to put out some content for y'all. Now, I'm going with my first episode of 10. I'm a match crazo. I'll make it 12. Near-death experiences. Bloom, bloom, bloom. And I'll do my top 5 bloods when I get to the park I'm finna walk to get a look at the backyard, fellas, ladies, haters, trolls, all alike. Okay, for this near-death experience, based on the idea or the concept, or I'm doing this for the crazo from Raymond Crip, I'm going to stay in his section with my near-death experiences on that side. That sounds like gunshots, fellas, and some. Wow. Let me document the time, so if something did happen, I could verify that I was actually in Summerlin when that happened at 11:18. Okay. I'm going to build up to why the situation, this near-death experience, transpired. The year is 1992. I'm back in front of the kid's house, guys, so I'm going to kind of be a little quiet. That lady is, the Grinch is amazing. She can hear like a bat. I don't know. But like I say, I don't want no problems, y'all. I don't want no kind of disturbance in front of my children. So I'm going to be respectful at all times in the best interest of my babies. And here comes a cab creeping down the street. Okay, 1992. My mother was in Chowchilla State Prison up north, Fresno, Merced County, up north, Chowchilla. Mom's is in the pen. So before she went to prison, she actually signed over custodial rights to my big homie Droopy, rest in peace, Kendall Daniels. So Kendall was married to my homegirl Sean, Big Ant Dog, rest in peace, and Lil Ant Dog, rest in peace, sisters. So you see how close my kid's house is? 4 houses away from this beautiful little, I love this right here. I'm gonna try to buy a house with something like this, because you go through this little walkway and it leads right to a park, and you can actually see them, the children, from the backyard of my baby mama house. But so let's give you a rundown what is going on. It's 1993, because the riots were in 92. This was a year after the Los Angeles riots. So the streets were recuperating and trying to recover from the damages, the burnt down property, the victims lost, and just a change in dynamics for it was like dealing with a pandemic, seeing the National Guards, peace treaties. It was a different time for myself in gang involvement. And we money side hustlers, not Crips, not Bloods, but we are on the map because we ain't bowing down from nothing. We'll accept whatever needs to be accepted with whoever it needs to be accepted with. So to give you a kind of a geographical idea of where my neighborhood or my street, 99th Street, is located, and the territory surrounding it. I wish I could throw a rock out the window. Freedom! Freedom! This is a shame, yo. So, we're located on 99th and Myrtle. You could say we were a one street gang, but we had a pretty big territory in the Westchester area. Now, our homegirl Miss No Good stayed on 97th Street. And on 97th Street, on one side, we would say our hood was 97th, 98, 99. Because we would be patrolling that tough, real talk, 93. Now you had on the other side of La Brea, the 9-7, not La Brea, but Myrtle. And Myrtle is a street as big as this little, right here. No more than 100 yards, probably 30 yards, a little street. So on that side of 97th Street was a gang called the 9-7 Top Dollar Hustlers that were trying to take over that area. So they was on our radar. Now, they had another clique of Top Dollar Hustlers on 46th Street, somewhere in South Central. So I don't know how deep they were or had no background on them because I'd never heard of them prior to our encountering them in our hood. So Rap Daddy, Rat Dog, there were several of these Top Dollar Hustlers who I learned during my renaissance, did I say that right? I didn't properly say that. My reconnaissance. You feel me? Me scoping these people out, talking to the other people in the neighborhoods. They had some Raymond Crips over there with them that were cool with some top dollars through the Hustler Nation from Myrtle Street Hustlers. So some Myrtle Street Hustlers, which eventually turned into Raymond Avenue Crip 10, 102nd Street, they were Myrtle Street Hustlers at one time. And some of the members from Myrtle Street who didn't want to become Raymond Crips took on this top dollar hustler persona. And that was the closest gang to us. Now on the, what would that be? Going towards the jungle side of the top dollar hustlers, which I believe, I don't know. I ain't even gonna get in that north, south, west. I don't got time to do all that. I'm trying to see my babies. But going towards the jungles, Inglewood High, going that way, you're gonna run into the Legend Crips. That was an established Crip gang at this time. Younger gang, just starting. You know, I seen their foundation and creation. But the Legend Crips and a little crew in their hood called the Brothers Are Nothing Else, BNZ, Bones, shared the Legend Crip territory. And that was our rival, our worst enemy. At least my worst enemy was the Inglewood Bones at this time. Now, going on the other side of the Bones towards the racetrack, which is now the Hollywood Casino and the SoCal Stadium. Going that way, that's going towards the Raymond Crips, which were more, at the time, since the war with the Crenshaw Mafias was so wild with them, they were over there with us. And being that my big homie Big Ski Rock, big brother, is from one of the founders of Ten Deuce Raymond, they used to kick it with us, you feel me? So you got all of that. And then you go to the far side. Like the closest homies would be the Mafias on Crenshaw and Century. Then you would have, but it's homies all through. But we were on the Crip side of Inglewood. So that, at one, was a disadvantage and a reason for them to dislike us. Y'all Crips. So it was hard for us growing up out there. But you know, we stood our ground. Now, my big homie Big Ant Dog, at this time they called me Baby Ant Dog from Money Side Hustlers in 1993. And Big Ant Dog had a girlfriend from Legend named Stacy. And he had a sister from Legend named Stacy and a cousin from Legend named Sean. And this is also my homie who I'm staying with, Big Droopy's wife's sisters and folks, you feel me? So, I see no movement over there, guys. So you could pretty much say Droopy knows all the legends, you feel me? He's older, grew up with them dudes, and watched them form as he started Money Side Hustlers. Big Droopy, Big Money Mall, Big Count, Outlaw, Big Slim, Big No Good. Then my big homies, you feel me, that originated the set. 87, 88, official 89, we was known. Through Inglewood, we started getting a buzz. I joined the hood in 1990, 91, the end of 91. 12 years old. I'm 42 now. So we are a very close-knit group of individuals. And I'm gonna set the scene for you as I get ready to walk back this way. Now I'm gonna hit the casino up. I'll give you my top 5 bleds on the way to the casino. Pay lucky $3, yo. See if I hit. If not, it wasn't meant to be. I ain't giving these people no money. $3 is a tithing tip. Freedom! Okay, so on this day, my big homie, who I say is the hardest money side hustler, Tukey Williams, Big No Good, was at work at the LAX airport with our second closest ally, Lil Legend from Mobsters, that stayed on 99th Street, the house opposite of Ski Rock, next door neighbors forever. Ski, Lil Leg family now, you know, the Mobsters turned family, 9 Deuce. That was my big homie at the time, though. He was a money side hustler for me. You know, I would die for him and lay down something for him at this time and right now. Keep it G. But Lil Ledge and Big No Good was at work. Then my big homie, Big Money Mall, he had just had a child as well. So he wasn't at work, but he was resting for work. So I'm in the set with, it's Lil G Slim, who is Lil Ant Dog at the time. I'm Baby Ant Dog. So all the Ant Dogs is there. Big Ant Dog, Lil Ant Dog, Baby Ant Dog. My big homie that I talk about so much and that I'm out here with, Big Ski Rock, who brother started Raymond, he was there. Lil No Good. That's the scene. So now prior to this, we had got into it with the legends, because they came to the hood. And they was like, hey, y'all gotta be legends. And you know, they try to like push their line on us. And Big No Good wasn't going for it. Guns was drawn, no shots fired. That's them brothers, and you know, it got squashed. So 3 days after that, I'm not gonna lie, like I say, I done started every money side hustler beef, except for with the Bones. That's it. Everything else, all the other money side beefs came from me. So I go over there and cross they hood out. Keep it G. But I don't do the Buster move. I did like a Baby Capone move. Little Money Mall, you feel me? If we had social media, I'd have did that with it on the game. I went in they hood and made it nasty one night. By myself. At 12 years old. With a Deuce 5. I ran to the Legends, Venbone from Raymond, Old Man from Legend. What you doing over here, little nigga? Crossing out these bones. Oh, you crazy, cuz? Yes, I am. But keep in mind, I just seen these niggas, they know what I'm on. But keeping in mind, I wasn't crossing out the bones. I was crossing out the Legend. I'm not finna tell these dudes who I know are well armed, because they're at war with everything red in Inglewood, so it's part of the game. It's called camouflage, you feel me? So we did that. They got upset about that and had a meeting, I heard later. But I told you who we were with. So prior to that, Big Droopy was with us. It was Big Droopy. Oh no, Money Mall wasn't resting for work. He was with Big Droopy because Droop wife, Sean, and this was September 11th. I know the date on the game. This is September 11th, 1992. Because the homegirl Britt was born. Sean had Brittany. making Lil Johnny and Brittany droopy kids with Sean. She got other kids. But nonetheless, this is 15. I'm gonna take it out. After this story, I'm gonna roll to the casino. And truth of the matter, yo, the Legends was mad. And Droopy we didn't have cell phones, so he got the word at the hospital when he seen Stacy, like, where Lil Maul? Everybody thought I would have went with Droopy to the hospital. Cause when Sean and them sent the Legends over there, they was thinking I wasn't gonna be there. This is what they was telling me afterwards, and I believe them. I was a child, 12. So here the Legends come, 4 Carlos. I spot them. I've been a spotter. I learned that before I started even banging money side from my family that are Southsiders. When they was teaching me, you know, you gotta always be aware of your surroundings. You feel me? So that I did learn. So I spotted the blue MC, Lil Lowdown, or Big Lowdown, Perry with the glasses. Rest in peace, Low Perry. He's rest in peace now. That's his car, the blue MC, old school, big body. It passed by going the opposite way. It was a distraction though, because they was anticipating for us to be on point, because we were actually at war too with the Bones and a group of dudes called the Big Daddies, who were rolling BDZ out the A-Tray Gangsters, the Sex Jerks, and that's it. We was going at it with them. And Lil Ledge and the Mobsters, that was their worst enemy, the Jerks. So we had just bust on them, so we was on high alert, and they did their surveillance through Sean Stacy and all. They knew everything we was doing. So they knew our get down. And they distracted us, and a whole different group come around the back. The statute of limitations has been gone on this case, but they didn't kill me. You feel me? So it's not snitching. They might like a strike, but I'm gonna try to name as many people as I remember, because it was about 12 to 13 of them. I know C-Boy was there, rest in peace. I know Yogi was there, rest in peace. No, Yogi wasn't there. That was probably the only person that could have saved me. I'm sorry, Yogi, for lying on you, big homie. But Nepo, rest in peace, was there. C-Rag was there. And no, my bad, Nepo ain't rest in peace. I'll put that on. I think Lil Nepo. They was in full effect. But the main one that was on me was Jack Bunny. Light-skinned dude. Guess he had that light-skinned guy. I'm gonna be the only light-skinned gangster in Inglewood. Because when they approached us all with weapons in hand, all the homies ran with the exception of Big Ant Dog. Which is understandable, you feel me? It's a life or death situation. Big Ant Dog didn't run, so I'm not running. Long story short, they pistol whipped me, stripped me on 99th Street, took all my clothes off. The big homie Ski ran to go get his Pops in the shotgun, and Pops came out and they know that's Mr. Berry. All respect, that's RC peoples. That saved my life. And that's my first near-death experience, episode 1. Hashtag near-death experiences. Gangbangers Life Coach. If y'all haven't subscribed to Lil Crazo channel, go ahead and do that.